There's a story of this man, very rich man. How many of you remember one film in those days, The Rich Also Cry? It's not only poor people that cry. In fact, when a big man cries, it's worse, Seth. His laughter is good. When a poor man laughs, he goes, when a big man laughs, he goes, hoi, hoi, hoi. So his own cry will be big cry. You understand me? I don't want to describe it. But you see, he was rich. He had money. He had everything. They say if you have plenty money, you are a millionaire. Okay? If you are more than a millionaire, you are a billionaire. If you are more than a billionaire, you are a trillionaire. And next to that is zillionaire. Okay, I don't know the rest. Okay? He was like a zillionaire. He had money, but he was not happy. You know, if salvation was something that money could buy, then only the rich people will go to heaven. He had money, but he was not happy. He tried to commit suicide over and over again. People will rescue him. Inside his house, you find somewhere, tie a rope, tie it to his neck, and his servants or his children will discover he was trying to kill himself. They'll go and rescue him. He did it over and over. There was no peace. He had everything you could think of, but there was no peace. So one day he said, look, I must end everything today. So he went to the bush, far, far, far into the bush, where there was a river that had a tree, that had a branch that, went across the river. So he climbed the tree. Imagine a rich man. Climbed the tree, went to that branch, at the middle of the branch, facing the river downwards. He tied a rope to the branch, tied it to his neck, and he had a little pistol in his pocket in case he preferred shooting himself. Then he released the rope to hang himself. He said nobody will see him. Even if anybody sees him, they will not get to him on time. So when he released the rope, he didn't quite know how to tie the knot. So the rope didn't quite choke him well. You know, the rope has to choke you very well to kill you. So the rope had some gap, so he was not dying, and he couldn't go down, he couldn't go up, and he was struggling, so he ended up just swinging. Lilo, the daddy, the kato, your fadi, your jichio, abanza. He was just swinging. It was then he knew how painful it was to die. Then he remembered he had a pistol. So he put his hand in his pocket, removed the little gun, aimed at his head, bah, and shot. But because he was swinging and his hand shook, the bullet missed the head and got the rope instead. So the rope snapped. And then he fell into the river, and it was rushing water with so many rocks. So the water was taking him down, knocking his head here, knocking his head there, bam, 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 bam. And then he got to a place where there were no rocks. He managed to use all his swimming skills, and he got to the bank of the river, and he was panting. He said, thank God, if I didn't know how to swim, I would have died today. That if he hadn't known how to swim, he would have died. I thought he went to kill himself. Death is around us, but yet we are not used to it.